Hello, my name is Destiny Skidmore, and this is my presentation over the Disabilities Act, Section 508 of the Rehabilitation Act, and online instruction. And this is for course ETEC 424 with instructor Robert Wolf, and it goes over Unit 6, Disc number 3. There have been many acts that have been passed to accommodate everyone in every way that they learn. And without these acts, teaching and learning would look very different in classrooms across the country. The first act that we are going to go over is the Americans with Disabilities Act. This act was put in place to prohibit discrimination against those with disabilities. It is abbreviated as ADA, which can be a common form to find it in when researching or reading about it. And it applies to all areas of public life, and this includes jobs, schools, transportation, and all public and private places that are open to the general public. And the main purpose of this act was to ensure that anyone with a disability has the same rights and same opportunities as everyone else. And these disabilities include anyone who is handicapped, blind, hard of hearing, or deaf, or anybody else with a disability. The Americans with Disabilities Act is split up into 5 sections. Section 1 is over employment. Section 2 goes over state and local government. Section 3 is over public accommodations. Section 4 is over telecommunications, and Section 5 is over miscellaneous provisions. The next act we are going to talk about is Section 508 of the Rehabilitation Act. This act was put in place to accommodate those with disabilities so that technology is accessible for them in everyday life. And it applies to the following: software, websites, web applications, and hardware applications. And this section of the act was originally established in 1973, but it was later revised in 2017 so it could refresh and adapt to the modern times and technology that we have today. And this revision was called the 508 refresh. Next topic we are talking about is online instruction, and this applies to how an instructor will apply these acts to their classroom. So as an instructor or educator in the age of technology, it is very important to be subject to the online inclusivity. One way to do this is finding websites or applications that accommodate to every student, especially those with disabilities. An example of this is if you show a video in class, closed captioning is an important element to have, because you never know if students just typically learn better when they can see the words in a video being played, but also if you have someone that is hard of hearing or is deaf, they will be able to learn to the full extent of their ability. And there's always resources available to research so that you can provide your students with the best learning experience. My reflection is, as an instructor, I will strive to understand these acts and apply them to my classroom. It is very important to me as an educator to make sure that every student has all the accommodations they need to learn in my classroom. And here are my text and image references. Thank you for listening.